What is up, guys? Oh, just found my necklace. Oh. Hey guys, what's up? Today, back again with another video. Today's a bit of a different one. I've got a bit of a dilemma, okay? My local gym is... Well, let's go on a wander, because I want to grab something. My local gym is... well, because I'm like... where I usually go, literally just down the road. I pay for a membership there. And for students, it's only like 22 quid or something. Really nice price. Because I'm potentially taking a year out and I haven't got any locked down stuff for uni, my problem is that now the price has gone up by 10 quid. It's like 37 quid, which is something ridiculous. Like, not me personally, that's ridiculous. I ain't paying no 37 odd Bumperclark pound, Great British pound, just to pay for a gym membership. Like, what are we talking about here? So, yeah, we're going to do a home workout. Come on, that's what we're going to do. Home workout until I can figure out someplace else to go. I go on my lad's holiday in 2 weeks, so that'll be then. But I like to do a lot of calisthenics, so we should be fine. But yeah, home workout today, doing back and triceps. I know, a little weird. I have a bit of a weird split, but you know, you should do whatever works for you. But yeah, let's get to it. Okay, first of all, can I just say, I'm not trying to be a hypocrite here, but if you remember my last video, the kayaking one, I said about how people shouldn't drink Monster and shouldn't, you know, have caffeine and whatnot. Yeah. Yeah, I was just in the shop and was calling to me, you know. It was like, oh, you just calling to me, and I was like, you know, might as well. So I'm gonna crack this open, give it a little try. ASMR. Oh my goodness. Nice shave. Look at this. A little stubble. Yeah. Oh. Yes. It's peachy. Well, I mean, ultra peachy keen. I know that's kind of backwards for you, but that's what it says. It's pretty bossing. But yeah. Let's crack on with the workout. Oh, okay, guys. First exercise, we're going to do abs. And the first exercise is going to be for the obliques. We're going to do some Russian twists, okay? So we're going to grab our weight. Got a dumbbell. Not ideal. I'm going to use the 8 kg. Yeah, it's not ideal because the weight distribution on it, but if it works, it works. And basically, it's just a basic twisting motion. So sit on your bum, keep your back relatively straight. Get your feet. You can move back. You get your feet off the floor. So bent like that. The straighter you are like that, the more it turns into a hollow body hold, which is another one where you go like that. I don't really have much room for it here. But yeah, so we're going to get our feet off the ground, grab our weight. You can do it with your hands together like that either. And you're going to twist to the side until your arm comes across your chest like that, or your torso. You can twist back to the other side. Twist, 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 twist. Make sure to turn your head either side when you're twisting, because that forces your shoulders to turn. which then causes your obliques to turn, and your obliques are what stabilise you on the side. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to grab our EKG, turn on our music. Yeah, you guys tell me what music you guys listen to in the comments. I'm more of a hardstyle guy. Still a bit of cool for the summer. Grab our weight and we're going to twist. Woo! Oh. Now, don't do this too many times. You don't be whammed out for your other exercises. Because remember, abs, I also do at the start, as like a warm-up. So it gets my body warm and ready for the others. Weirdly enough, because I play American football, like tag American football, because let's be honest, I don't want my fucking head to be bashed in all the time. Not that I would, because I'm super speedy, but I think it's from that. But my hips feel really tight, and stuff when you got like legs in the air, you tend to feel it in your inner hip. So I'm just gonna, you get your feet like that, and bring them in. You lean forward. You can give it a bit of a stretch. Give this a little bit of a stretch before I do onto my next set of Russian twists. I don't do too many ab stuff because like I said, I do calisthenics a lot. With calisthenics, you've got to keep your core like solid when you're doing pull-ups, dips, push-ups. That's what builds your core. And also when you get into skills training, I'm going to do a skills day later this week, and I'll record that, show you where I'm at progress-wise for my skills. But yeah, I'm going to stretch out my hips a little bit more. Yeah, try not to arch your back like that. Try and keep it straight. You get more of a stretch on your hips there. Right. Let's get on to the next set. Remember, you're not meant to just like relax when doing this. You're meant to tense your core in the whole time. Not just relax, like lock it in. Feel the tightness and feel the squeeze whenever you turn. And it's okay if your legs swing side to side each time you do this. That'll get some more extra squeeze on your core. Woo! God damn. Okay. Let's move that out of the way. It's not a hazard anymore. Yeah, just rest up a little bit. It was a good set. You don't want to take it too intense on when you're doing abs at the start though, because you want to make sure you've got enough energy for everything else. You want to burn out on just your obliques. Next, I'm gonna try and do some leg raises / dragon flags. I would do leg raises on that. However, the bar is, because it kind of like bends. You know, I'm trying to show you, because it's not so stable. Kind of like you can kind of see it bends a little bit in the middle, and that causes it to become really unstable and really uncomfortable to do leg raises. And also because I'm like touching, I'm almost sitting on the floor when because you mentioned going a dead hang, I'm almost sitting on the floor whilst I'm doing it. So I'm not going to do that. Also, I like to do leg raises with, I put like a pull-up belt on, and I put a plate on, and I put it on my knees, so I can like get that tension on my lower abs. Does not work whatsoever when using a dumbbell. Oh, I just hit my knee. Okay, but anyways, but yeah, we're gonna do some dragon flag. So, dragon flags are basically, you want to grab. So I'm gonna try and do it on my bed frame here. You want to be grabbing onto that with both hands. So you're grabbing it like that and putting your head here and your whole body. If you can try and see, I am arching my back here. And I'm trying to prop my whole body on the top bit of my chest here, like my shoulder blades, my upper shoulders. And, sup ladies. Anyway, and what you're trying to do is, when you prop yourself up, keep your back in the air and hold your core. Like that. Yeah, it's, the only problem is I can't ever seem to find, like, my bed is moving up when I'm doing this. I can't seem to find a more solid and stable platform to do it on. I don't want to put these up there just in case they roll down. I think that'd be pretty dangerous. But yeah, you got to get your like fingers underneath something. I'm not gonna do it on my radiator because that will just come off the wall. Yeah, I'm usually with them. This you meant to do like more of a, like you meant to move a little bit. I'm gonna try and keep this as a static because I don't particularly want to break my bed unless there's someone else on it with me. But yeah, let's get to it. Rock your body. My God. I'm feeling this in my lower back as well. Ooh, stretch. And now I'm dead. Yum. It's quite nice actually. Yeah, I'm just gonna stretch out, a little bit more, loosen up a bit as I'm going to do my next set. God, yeah, my legs are like not that flexible. I say that, but like I'm more flexible than the general public, I feel. I believe. Yeah. Right, let's crack on with the next set. Oh. Ay, ay, ay. Bro, it's so annoying. My head getting jammed underneath my bed frame. Oh. Chuck this bad boy back on. Oh. Children's. That's enough abs. Let's move on to the first back exercise. Pull-ups. Okay guys, so first back exercise, we're gonna do, the classic pull-ups. Yeah, I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna do, first set, I'm gonna chuck one of these to my legs, 8 kg. Oh, there we go, so you can see. Oh, I'm just kidding. And then we're gonna do some weighted pull-ups. I'm pretty sure you're meant to go at it this way, but I want to go at it this way just so we can have a look at my back. But yeah, pull-ups pretty simple. Try not to extend all the way. You want to. That's called a relaxed scapula. You want to contract your scapula, so lock it in like that, and then you're going to do a pull. I'm not going to come off the ground yet because, I want to put this on. But yeah, let's get on to the set. Just put my music on. I'm also doing this because I want to see what my pull-up form's like. Ooh. Oh, I know on this bar it's pretty crap because, I'm basically hitting the floor. Let's bring you a bit forwards. And I'll do my next few on this side. Yeah. Safe to say we're going to stick to just normal pull-ups because I'm worried this is going to break. Okay guys, done 2 sets of pull-ups there. Because I don't have much apparatus for a term to do any back exercises, I can do some single arm rows, but I've got 8 kg and 10 kgs. So, I mean, I have seen, you know what I have seen? I've seen people cross over dumbbells. I might give that a go later. But, so I can get in as many as possible, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some neutral grip pull-ups now. And then we're going to move on to someone else. So, yeah, that's the next one. Okay, so guys, neutral grip, exactly the same as normal, only your hands are parallel rather than in a bar together. Go on to the next exercise. Okay guys, so next workout is we're going to do dumbbell rows. Single arm dumbbell rows. Because I only have 8s and 10s, what I've decided to do is, if you can see, I've crossed them over like this, and I'm going to hold the 10, and like claw the 8 with my thumb. I'm going to see how that works. But basically, what it is, you're going to plant your hand, going to obviously grab the contraption, whatever I've made, and we're going to grab it, we're going to imagine there's a string on the end of our shoulder that's pulling your elbow, on the end of your elbow, that's pulling your elbow up to the sky. So you know what, I might lean like this, just so I can get a bit of stretch, you can see that better. See how my shoulder blade comes down, extends all the way, and then pinches back, like that. I don't want to just be like imagining I'm curling it. Hand, not like that, sideways. String on your elbow, pull you back. pull you back. But yeah, just gonna do that. Maybe just get a pillow for my elbow because I don't particularly want to crush my elbow on my desk. I'm gonna put these shades on so I don't look so, awkward whilst I'm doing this. Now I look cool. That was weird. Anyway, let's get on to the exercise. Also remember to start with your less dominant arm on this. I'm just going to start with my right because I've already set you guys up there. And I'll move you guys over to my left and I'll try and match that. Remember, because you start with your least dominant, you can do whatever it takes you to do on that, and then your more dominant, it'll be easier, and you just stop at whatever you've reached with your least dominant, so you can balance out your inequalities in strength. Both my arms are very similar in this, so we're just gonna stick with what we've got now. Put my music on. Oh yeah, obviously gotta listen to the Escanor edits because he's like the coldest character of all time. You can't lift this weight? Who decided that? Oh. It's so weird. He's pinching my thumb. Ah! Oh. Those pull-ups really wound me out earlier. Loki, I've lost count, so I'm just gonna try and wing it with my other arm. One more. Woo. God, yeah, this is annoying to hold. Who decided that? Oh. Little one of them. Hopefully that was in view of the camera. Woo! Feel pumped up, Hus, 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 hus. Hus, 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 hus. I feel like I could go Super Saiyan. Don't want to start screaming because I've got my window open, so fucking shout the whole neighbourhood over here. Oh, someone's getting killed! No! No, I'm just going Super Saiyan, bro. Don't distract me. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I tend to set out the workouts the way I do, so because I usually do calisthenics, I usually do that first. focus on that so I can pour most of my energy into that. Because bodyweight exercises, the thing with them is they're also quite cardio intensive, and they're great for warming up. Because it's almost as if it's your body's most natural movement to do that sort of thing. So, which is at the start of my exercises, I always do my dips first, my pull-ups first. Annoyingly, I don't have a dipping bar here. I usually do dips in these workouts. I've done 3 back exercises. I've done normal pull-ups, neutral grip. I'm going to do some more of these, and then I'm going to get onto triceps. I usually do shoulders in my my back and triceps day, because just because I prefer to do them. If I do them on my shoulders and biceps day, then it's like I feel I'm not working at maximum efficiency for chest. Sorry, yeah, chest and biceps day, not shoulders and biceps. Yeah, because obviously when you're doing chest, it's like the pushing motion. You're getting a lot of your front delts, and yeah, I feel like if I'm doing like pushing exercises, I don't know. It just works best for me. I feel like you should always set your workout the way it works best for you, not like, oh, let's do a bro split, or oh, let's gonna do push pull legs. It's whatever works best for you, which is why I've cultivated my workout routine so specifically to myself. It's great if you find someone like hopefully. I'd love it if someone watching this video goes like, oh wait, that's just a really good routine. I'm gonna do that as well, because I'd love to be like. I'm not saying I want to be an influencer, but I'd like to be influential. I'd like to teach people things, help people learn, helping people. Hence one other reason why I want to become a doctor. But I feel like, yeah, this is what works best for me, and you should always do your research into what works best for you, because everyone's different. But yeah, let me boss out these next 2 sets, and yeah, we'll crack on with some triceps. Okay guys, so just finished with our back exercises. Now we're going to move to some triceps. First things first is we're going to do some chair dips. So what I've done here is I've put my chair leaned up against my bed so it doesn't move, because this is a swivel chair, so it's on wheels, so it can easily move. What you're going to do is you're going to get your hands and rest them on the front, on the edge of the chair. Grip onto the edge, and extend your legs out. You can do bent legs if it's too difficult, but the harder version is legs out. You're going to bring your bum as close to this as possible, so you can get your elbows, so you can get your arms as parallel, so you can't get it fully parallel, otherwise you'll just be sitting on the chair. So you're going to go move a little bit forwards. It's alright if your arms are at an angle. And what we're going to do is you're going to dip down to about a little bit less, or around about 90 degrees, and push back up. This will work your triceps and your shoulders. So yeah, let's crack on with some of these. Now what you can also do is you get a resistance band, grab onto it, put it around your neck like that. This might feel a bit weird. Hold them onto the chair. It's going to make your dips a bit harder. It's going to make it easier to come down, but harder to push up, which is what you want. Just adjust myself. Oh. Yeah, I've got an increased resistance band here. So we're going to do Okay guys, so as you see, I've got a green one here, which is high resistance. I put something around my neck because otherwise it's going to absolutely kill on my neck. It's going to be our last set, so let's make it a good one. Oh, whew. Come on. Okay guys, I'm going to wash up and I'll show you the results.
A new style goes buck wild. I remain versatile.
Okay guys, thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for another workout video. Peace.